I'm the infamous Joel, and we need to talk about something really, really important. Now, I'm going to put a lot of this channel, a lot of this make money online stuff, a lot of teaching you affiliate marketing and different techniques on hold for just a second. Because the fact is, a lot of people fail in online business and affiliate marketing in general. So we're going to get into in this video exactly what I think is going on that most people fail in affiliate marketing and what you can do about it. What can you do to flip that switch and start succeeding in your affiliate marketing business or any online business for that matter? There's a huge, huge problem going on, and it's actually not what a lot of times what people think. Hear me out. There's a lot of syndromes that are going around in affiliate marketing that have been going around for a long, long time. Since I started in affiliate marketing, which is back in 2019. You hear a lot of these phrases floating around like imposter syndrome or shiny object syndrome, all kinds of different syndromes, okay? But I'm here to tell you that contrary to popular belief, these are symptoms of the problem. They're not the problem. So trying to tackle those problems is actually going to lead you further down the path of failure because you're not going to be able to tackle those problems. Those are actually symptoms of what the problem is. It's kind of like if I was to walk around the house and I had a bad cough and a sneeze at the same time. I'm just coughing and sneezing all over the house, right? And my family and my friends and people look at me and say, man, you got to cure that cough and sneeze. Well, the cough and sneeze is probably just a symptom of something that's really going on underneath the hood, something else that I have. Maybe I have the vid. I don't know what I have, but I have something that needs to be treated first so that the coughs and the sneeze can go away on their own. So your imposter syndrome, your shiny object syndrome, you're feeling like you're feeling overwhelmed and you don't know what to do and you're stuck and you haven't done anything. You keep learning a bunch of stuff and you're not applying it the way you really want to, and other people join courses and programs and coaching just like you, but they're seeing results and you're not, and you're feeling like a failure. I've been there, I've done that, and I'm going to tell you exactly in this video right here how you can cure that forever and you can start making some serious money online. But before I get into that, if it's your first time on this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, or even if it's the second or third time and you haven't subscribed yet, I'm even more disappointed in you, okay? So make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm the infamous Joel, and your boss hates me because I show you how to live a life of freedom, passion, fulfillment. And if you're infamous too, make sure you subscribe to that channel. Now let's go. So listen, you're not alone in this, okay? In my first 7 to 8 months, somewhere in that range of doing affiliate marketing, when I came home in 2019, I came home and I did 7 years in prison, for most of you who already know. And I really had no other resources to start my own business. I had no money. I couldn't get a loan. Nobody's going to trust a felon with a McDonald's, right? So I had to figure out what I wanted to do, how I was going to do it. And for those of you who have felonies on your record, you know how impossible it is to find a good job too. So I really had no choice. So I had that chip on my shoulder and I had that idea in my head that, look, I'm going to do this affiliate marketing thing because I heard it was a way to get started for absolutely nothing and start making money online. I need to make this work. It wasn't a matter of like, well, I hope I succeed, but if I don't, oh, well, I have this good job or something. I had no fallback plan. So lesson number one in all of this is to make sure that you burn all the boats. Tony Robbins says burn the boats. That means you get to an island, you get somewhere across the river, across the lake, across the ocean, and you can't have a turn back point. You have to burn the boats, whether this be mentally or in reality. You have to figure out a way to get into affiliate marketing and say to yourself, somehow, some way, I don't care how you do it, but you have to turn around and say, I can't go back to that old stuff. I have no fallback plan. There is no plan B. There's no, I'm going to try this. There's no, if it works out. There's no, but there's no, any of that candies and nuts, none of that stuff. You can't have that because here's why. The human nature is always to choose comfort first, always. And unfortunately, in any online business, but especially affiliate marketing, you're going to have to get uncomfortable at some point. At some point, you're going to have to do something that you are not comfortable doing, whether that be technology, building funnels, sending emails, writing creative stuff, creating a YouTube channel like this. Many people tell me, oh, you're so great on camera, you're so comfortable. That it was not always like that. I promise you. I used to go on Facebook Live, take my phone, right? Take my phone up like this and go live every single day for almost 90 days, 180 days, a lot of days straight. And the purpose that I was doing that was not really to make money. It wasn't really to to do some high level marketing thing or what, because I had no idea what I was doing. The real purpose behind why I was doing that was just to get comfortable. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to get comfortable in front of the camera so that when it was time to go live or when it was time to make a YouTube video like this, I could just turn on the camera and just go and not think twice about it. So a lot of you who start off with those nerves and you say, well, I'm not really a camera person, I'm not this and this and that. We're going to get into where that's coming from and why it's destroying your chances of success. Okay, so it's not just a video thing. Again, there's a true, real problem, an underlying problem that's going on inside of you that is manifesting in all these symptoms that you're seeing. All these symptoms, your bank account, you're not seeing any income, affiliate, and something else is going on underneath the surface, and I'm going to explain to you what it is. But I'm doing a lot of rambling. I'm doing a lot of, very long-winded, but this is a lot to explain because it's a very entangled problem deep within you. So I'm going to ask you guys to really engage with me in the comment section here for this next part. And I really want to know the answers to these questions. You can number them if you want to, question 1, question 2, question 3. Give me the real answers because I'm going to help you, take time out of my day, take time out of everything to actually help you break this down because this is a real problem. And question number 1 is it ties to your self-worth. All of this ties to your self-worth, okay? Every single piece of it. The reason you're seeing and manifesting shiny object syndrome, feeling stuck, feeling overwhelmed, not getting the income you want, feeling frustrated, like you're not, the reason you're seeing all this, it boils down to a self-image problem. And let me explain what that is, because a lot of, well, I like myself. I'm good with me. Okay, but hear me out here. When it comes to making money, it's a whole different thing. See, a lot of us, when we were raised, when we were growing up, we had our parents, we had society, other influences, teach us this narrative that rich people are just greedy and evil and corporate America and all this other stuff, So a lot of us have it like deeply ingrained in our minds, in our body, in our soul that money is bad. Right? We all heard money is the root of all evil. And yet when you grow up and you start facing all these problems, I'm late on my bills, I can't pay my credit card, I'm doing all then we start realizing, well, I don't like rich people still, but I need money, right? It's like, this is reality. I really need money. So we have this conflicting and contradicting idea in our head where yes, I need money, but money is the root of all evil. So we have this really toxic relationship with money. And I don't want to sit here and play psychiatrist all day, but it is real and we have to address it. So that's number 1 is what is your real relationship with money? And I don't want you to give me a blanket answer. I don't want you to give me some general oh, I like money. Really sit down and think about it because this isn't for me. You're not going to impress me in any kind of way, shape, or form. You're not going to get brownie points. Nobody's going to be in the comment section giving you a pat on the back. This is for you. Okay, specifically for you. You need to really sit down with yourself, look in the mirror, ponder about this for a little while. And I want you to envision this. If I had millions and millions of dollars, what would that actually mean? Do I deserve that much money? That's a real question. I want you to answer that as number 1 down in the comment section down below. What is your relationship with money? Are you okay with actually receiving it? Because I'm going to tell you, I wasn't. I really wasn't. When I really figured out what was going on in my business for the first 8 months or so, I'd make a little bit of money and then I'd freak out and I'd start building new funnels and I would jump into new programs and buy a bunch of courses, even though I already knew what to do. I knew how to get from 0 to 6 figures, 7 figures, etc. I knew how to do it. I still know how to do it. But I knew already all the information that you ever need in affiliate marketing is down in the course down in the description below. So if you haven't grabbed your copy yet, make sure you grab that. That's my course, Total Affiliate Domination. Or B, you can just search on YouTube all day long for free and try to compile your own strategy. But the information's out there. You don't have an information problem. You have a problem with being willing and capable of receiving the abundance and the success. Something in there is blocking you from having it. And this is how I know that's true. Those things like shiny object syndrome, feeling overwhelmed, feeling stuck, feeling frustrated, starting new courses all the time and not implementing and doing all this. So when it's time to go sit at your computer and actually implement and run your business, instead in your mind you're saying, oh, well, that new Netflix show is out, I got to binge watch that. And it's your mind trying to keep you comfortable. Because although you don't really like your situation, although you don't like not making enough money, etc., it's still comfortable. It's what you know. It's similar to why people stay in abusive relationships. It's what they know. They feel comfortable with it. They may not like it, and your relationship with money is the exact same thing. You have a negative relationship with money and you don't like your situation. You want to escape it, but you're so comfortable where you are because you know it. You wake up to that reality every single day. So in a strange way, it's almost a fear of success. It's like, what if I wake up tomorrow and all of a sudden I have $1 million? The statistics show that the people who win the lottery end up broke within the first 3 years. And you're probably saying, how is that possible? They must be stupid. They're not stupid. It's because they have a negative relationship with money, and also because they probably don't have a lot of financial education. They don't know what to do with it, but they have a negative relationship with money. A lot of people really freak out, and they have a lot of money. They freak out and they spend it as fast as possible because it's a shock to your system. Oh my God, I have all this money. What do I do now? You just spend it. You just get rid of it because you have a median in your mind. You have an image of who you are. And you will always revert back to the median. You'll always revert back to the average of how you see yourself. So if you, just to give you a solid explanation, if you're only used to, at any given time, having like $2,000 a month, and 1 month you get into affiliate marketing, you have a great month, and you have a $10,000 month, and you're like, oh my God, I had a $10,000, this is great. But at the same time, subconsciously, you're freaking out. You're like, I don't know what to do. All of a sudden, you stop working on your business. All of a sudden, you find other things to do. You destroy your business almost on purpose, and you rebuild all your funnels and your campaigns. Yeah, well, I have a better idea. I can do that. That's you subconsciously destroying yourself because you feel uncomfortable. I've done it. I know it. Okay. The reason I was finally able to break through was because I confronted this. I stopped being in denial and stopped saying to myself, oh, well, it's because I got to do this. And there's whatever excuses that pop up in your head. The real reason is you don't feel deserving of that money. And until you address that issue, it's like, how do I get myself to feel deserving of the income? And I'm going to give you a tip right now that's actually inside my course, my 197 course down below. Is we do this transformation where I'm not just going to teach you the step-by-step how to build your affiliate marketing business, because I've helped a lot of clients over the years make 6 figures, leave their job, etc. And you can see all the testimonials in there. And I can tell you this, you need a transformation mentally, emotionally first. You need a better relationship with money, because once it comes, you don't want to self-sabotage and go the opposite direction. Or once you start, not even the money comes, once you start making positive strides in your business, you start doing all the right things. Oh, I built a funnel. Oh, I learned how to, send out an email. Oh, I learned how to make a YouTube video, or I learned how to post on Facebook. All these things you learn, you freak out. Even you haven't even earned money yet, but you freak out because it's like, wow, I've learned something new. I'm doing something and I'm freaking out because like, oh my God, I'm getting closer to my goals. And it's like, what would this mean? What would this mean if I actually succeed? So here's a tip. I'm going to show you this side by side with the screen right here. Now I want you guys to go ahead and create something like this. Now this is mine. This is my vision map. I call it the morning success formula, and I give this template to everybody who is in total affiliate domination so they can remake it and make it their own. But I put a lot in here, letters to myself, me talking to myself about my goals, what I deserve. I'm giving myself positive affirmations. I am infamous. Here's my identity, because you need a new identity. You can't wait until you become wealthy and rich and successful. You have to program yourself to think that way right now, here today. You have to program yourself to be that person already, and then all the things in your life will manifest and you'll have all the abundance that you're looking for. But you have to be that person today. So all these photos, I really picture myself there. That's really me with Russell Brunson holding the 2 Comma Club, even though I don't really use ClickFunnels anymore. But that's the kind of dog that I want. I'm picturing, petting the dog and playing with it out in the big backyard that I have. So you want to manifest these things in your life, you have to really already be that. And then this is a reminder to myself why I do it. Here's my family, my fiance, kids, all this is why I do it. It gets me motivated. Every morning you go through your vision board, you go through everything, my rules for success, things that I will never break. These are rules that I signed and agreed to myself. And of course we have, down here, positive affirmations, all this stuff. So you want to create something like this because, well, that is the wrong button, but you want to create something like this because, let me get back to this, because you want to start working on the 80% of where success comes from, which is mental. You probably hear that all the time. Most of success in business and life, etc., is mental. And until I actually went through it myself, I knew everything in the world. I'm sitting there getting jealous. I'm watching other people who I started courses with and mentorships with, and they're doing way better than me and they're succeeding. And I'm saying, what? They're going through the same, they know the same information I do. How come they're succeeding and I'm not? And I'd look at what they're doing and I'm like, well, I know how to do that. How come it's not working for me? Because I was self-sabotaging, because I was stopping myself from getting there. So there was a lot of internal work that I had to do with myself in order to receive the abundance, to receive the success, to say to myself, it's okay to have a lot of money. It's okay for me to have that abundance. I deserve it. I'm a good person. You have to really have those mantras. As corny as it sounds, really have those mantras with yourself and those come to Jesus moments with yourself, and keep programming it into your brain day in and day out, day in and day out. Keep doing that same exercise with the vision board. Have your meditation every day. And, it was a long-winded video, and it probably won't have a ton of editing because I wanted to go off the cuff. I wanted to have one of these ramble moments that I used to have with you guys all the time, and not some clean-cut video where I do all this preparation and stuff, just to show you guys you don't have to be perfect, okay? It doesn't matter. Just go. When it comes to your business, you got to just hit the foot on the gas pedal and go. All the growth that comes with it, all the mistakes, all the ups and downs, take it in stride, because it's all going to make you a whole different person on the other end. I'm the infamous Joel, and I'm out.